Did she at some point begin to ask you about whether you had in fact killed your parents?
She never asked me until many months after I was arrested. She started to wonder and she wanted to know, and then she started to really press me that she needed to know.
How was it that you told her?
I decided to write out essentially what had happened.
Why did you decide to tell her?
Because I didn't think it was fair with her coming down to the jail continually. This was obviously a very difficult thing to talk to her about, and I was feeling very guilty, and she was pressing me to know. I felt I should anyway.
So you said you wrote a letter?
Yes.
In that letter, did you tell her that you had killed your parents?
Yes.
Did you tell her that Eric had been by your father?
Yes.
Did you tell her that you had been by your mother?
Yes.
Did you tell her that you'd been by your father?
No.
Why?
I just couldn't tell her that.
Why?
Mostly because I was just ashamed.
Why were you ashamed?
I don't know why. I just felt like that was not something. I mean, I knew that Eric had talked to people about it, but I wasn't going to say what happened to me. I mean, it was embarrassing, but it was really more than that. I just didn't want to say that my dad did those things. I didn't want to say the things he did to me.
Why?
Because I was ashamed. I just didn't think that I could go through that. I really felt concerned that she would feel differently about me and it would affect our relationship if I revealed this to her. And, you know, talking about what happened with my mother was just not the same. I didn't think she would see it the same.
So in the letter, you didn't tell her about your father?
No.
Did you tell her about the fear?
Yes.
What did she say about the fear and the fight before? Did you tell her about that?
Yes, I wrote everything.
What did she say about that?
Well, we didn't get that far. As soon as she read, at some point, she just got very angry, basically about what I was saying happened to my brother. She didn't believe it. I don't know if she was angry about just hearing that I was involved. I was crying, and she was very upset, and I believe crying. She was sad, but she was angry. She didn't want to believe that. She didn't want to believe those things. She hadn't seen it herself, she said, and she didn't want to read anymore.